Hey there guys, I'm just fooling around tonight on the boss rush. I posted a clear a little while ago with Sora. I'm going to be doing another clear just for fun. I did get some comments saying that, most of my clears have been using like really high-end gear, STMRs and all that, and it's a fair criticism. I have been doing a lot of like well-geared clears. So let's go for a clear using no STMRs whatsoever. And all 7-star units, not even NVA units, just pure 7-star units, with the exception of the DPS. And I mentioned this in one of the other videos. The reason I don't want to do like a 7-star DPS clear, because they can absolutely get it done as long as you build a team that can, survive the boss. You can take as long as you want. It would just be a really long video. So we're going to do a Neovision's Terra clear. She is using all cheap gear, but I know Neovision's Terra is kind of high-end unit. But she's actually, overall, not really the best choice for this because the final boss absorbs fire, and then some of the other bosses are immune to her stuff as well. But we're still going to make her work. She does have some other options. Anyway, we're going to be using a magical tank. Cecil's better than her. Charlotte's better than Lightning X2. But we're taking her because I've already used Cecil. I've already used Charlotte. Did I use Charlotte? Well, in any case, we're using Lightning today. She's just geared, like I said, no STMRs. We're just gearing her in a lot of resistance. Not really the highest spirit or hit points. She's, she was a free unit, so, her stats aren't the best, but they're good enough, I hope. Warrior of Light Lena is going to be helping out as well, and I just realized that we don't have dual cast on her, and that's going to be important for what we're doing. We need dual cast. Yep. She's going to be she is so squishy, too. It's fine. She's gonna be dual casting with Dispelga as well as Barfarega from Carbuncle. And the whole team has 30 or better fire resist because we're gonna be using Meltdown. So she's gonna be our healer, buffer, etc. She's kind of squishy. She's using really cheap gear, a lot of resistance. Well, we'll see if it works or not. Nicole of the Epsilon Star is gonna be our buffer. He's going to be doing mitigations, general mitigation, stat buff, etc., status immunity, some fire, and dark resist, and we'll see how he does. Secret Freedom Vaughn is going to be our passive provoke evasion tank. He's got the super ribbon for permanent status immunity and charm immunity and all that. Again, no STMRs. He is just wearing, TMRs and blow. He is full evasion, I believe. He is. Passive provoke. Yep. And he's going to be the Breaker and Breaker, Mirage, that kind of good stuff. Neovision's Terra, like I mentioned, we're not using any STMRs whatsoever, so she's using just generic stuff. We've geared her for Plant Killer, because the most dangerous things is probably the Malbro fight. I guess it's kind of a little bit dangerous if you don't have really high defenses and all. So we're going to go for an OTK on the Malbro. So we got Plant Killers, etc., and she's geared for 225 magical plant killer. And then shift form is a classic Evo setup, some bulk, no STMRs. We've got the cheap Evo stuff, the TMR level of the dual wield. 270 Evo damage, 150 Esper damage, and we're going to use her for chaining Chaos Wave. And then the friend is Kuroja. This is just a random Terra that I found that is just geared well. Just grab the best Terra you can find. And I picked him because he actually has some high bulk in the base form, so that's nice. It'll help survive the ambush on the octopus fight. And there's his setup. And then shift form is just a classic Terra build. He is built for limit bursting, which we're actually not gonna use for limit burst. But yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic Terra. Like I said, this is just a random Terra that is just not built for it specifically. So here is the first fight. We're gonna just go ahead and have Vaughn AoE imperil everything. Lightning will dual cast stuff to fill LB gauge. And I forgot she can't dual cast the same things. Well, we'll do that and we'll do an LB fill rate buff. That must have been a magic attack that Lightning used. I didn't even know she had magic attacks. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So we're going to use a LB fill. We're trying to fill LB before we one-shot this. And, I guess Soulful stands for a stat buff. Then we're going to use Warrior of Light Lena to bar Farega, because we're going to use Meltdown, and Meltdown does fire damage to everyone. And this should just one-shot the moon. So we're gonna, I mean, in case it doesn't, we're gonna melt down, and then we're gonna just Farega twice. I mean, I'm 99.99% certain Meltdown would completely annihilate everything by itself. But just for the absolute safety, we're gonna go ahead and cast Faregas as well. Oh yeah, it died on like hit number 3, so a Meltdown was all we needed. But it was safer. Okay. So basically same concept here. We're going to Meltdown again and just get rid of Antinola immediately. First thing we're going to do though is we're going to use, this is why we need a dual cast. We're going to dual cast Dispelga, because they all start with a defense and spirit buff. You want to get rid of that. Bar Farega and Dispelga. Oh, that is not the Dispelga. Yeah, Lena has Dispelga in her kit naturally. Dispelga, and then Bar Farega, because Meltdown does hit your own party, and obviously that would be a bad thing. So that gets rid of the defense and spirit buff, more specifically the spirit buff. We're going to go ahead and AoE Imperil and Break with Vaughn to fire. We're going to use Lightning to fill LB and LB rate. Trying to get our LBs good to go. Nicole will again fill LB and Soulful Stance. Alright, and we're going to just melt down again, and then we're going to target the body. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll just melt down again. And then we're going to single target Farega on the body. And there goes an Antinola. And keep in mind, my Terra is using no STMRs, so you don't need well-geared Terras to do this. Alright, so this fight is a little bit of a headache. So we're going to go ahead and try to like one-shot the guy. But we're going to start off with Unlock Magic and then double Farega. So we're going to Unlock Magic and double Farega. And we're going to target the main body. And before we do this, we're going to use Vaughn to... no, actually, Vaughn. We're going to triple. Vaughn is going to Imperil Fire. Then we're going to Mirage. And then we're going to Bursting Break to AoE break everything. Alright, there we go. Nicole of the Epsilon Star is going to General Mitigate. Stat buff, all that goodness. Warrior of Light Lena is going to give us all the immunities. We're going to Heavenly and Teludric. And then Lightning is going to... Oh, we didn't do General Mitigation. Oh, I forgot General Mitigation. It actually is not going to... It might matter. We'll see. We'll see. No, we need the one that does cover. Yeah, okay, we're going to Goddess Thunder Shield. And we're going to... I don't think she has a way to General Mitigate for the party. I don't think she does. I totally forgot General Mitigation. I was supposed to do that with Lena. Oh well. Oh well. Let's do this. And then we're going to... I already did it. We're going to do this with the Terrorist. So we're going to target the main body, and we're going to go for it. Because this is mostly a setup turn. We're not going to do much damage. We're not going to push it. We pushed the threshold, which I didn't want to do. Oh my god. We do have magic mitigation, I think. This is going to hurt. The threshold, the bile is going to hurt right here. Oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We're okay. We're okay. Anyway, now we're going to, now that we've unlocked magic, we're going to shift our terrors, and we're going to go for quadruple Chaos Wave. This is an AoE non-elemental evocation chain, and this should be the end of the Malbros. Everybody's good to go. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be doing is mana regenning. Let's mana regen real quick before we finish this fight. Okay. So there goes the queen. Next is the ambush, and this is why I chose a relatively bulky friend so he doesn't die in the ambush. Apparently my Vaughn is a terrible person and did die in the ambush. But that's okay. We've got Lena. So Lena is going to triple white. We're going to, if I can ever find triple white. Triple white, we're going to get Lena, we're going to get Vaughn back alive. We're going to heal the team, and we're going to re-raise herself because she is really squishy. Okay, and now we're going to, let's see here. We're going to use Nicole of the Epsilon Star, who is going to, stat buff. And just in case we don't one-shot this, we're going to General Mitt with Nicole. Did I General Mitt on the Malroll with Nicole? I might have, actually. We might have had General Mitt with Nicole. I don't remember. In any case, we're going to just triple Chaos Wave here. It doesn't really matter which phase Ultros started in, because this is evocation damage. So even though he is immune to magic, this is evocation. We do not care. We don't need anything with lightning. This should one-shot the phase. One-shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They died instantly. Okay, so now comes the goofy part. Terras cannot hurt Tiamat with anything except their evocation chain. And as you just saw, I'm sorry. The evocation chain is now on cooldown. So, yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and summon Golem for the physical mitigation. And then we basically literally just, like, chill out because we can't do anything. Vaughn will break the boss. Jade Perry. And there's nothing else that really matters. I guess we will steal from the boss because why not? He had no money to steal. What a cheapskate. He had no money to steal. What is that? I don't love that. Alright, let's barrier for the general mitigation, and then let's, we need dark resist because the boss is going to do a dark attack. So Nicole, I'm fairly sure has a dark resist buff. You know, I thought he had a dark resist buff. I'm not saying it. I guess he doesn't have a dark resist buff. Mistakes were made. Okay, so we're going to have no dark resist. We'll just do a stat buff instead. Lightning will cover. And, I don't know what else we're going to do. I guess we're going to heal. No one needs healing. We need mana regen is the big thing we need. We need so much mana regen. Let's do pure healing. This refills mana, right? This does. So we're going to pure healing and hope to get some mana back. Okay, so at this point we're just waiting for Terrors to come off their shift cooldown. And then the dark... We have no dark resist. This is probably going to be fine. What? Did we get a dark boost? Where did that come from? It's got to be one of Nicole's cooldowns. It's got to be one of his cooldowns. Dark resist. Oh, heroic stance. Okay. And it unlocks. Does this give me dark? We have dark resist. I completely lied about not having dark resist. We're fine. Let's go ahead and AoE re-raise just for the safety. Let's use Nicole to barrier. 2 turns on Terra, so we will just Golem again. For the physical mitt, we'll just guard. Vaughn will do his LB for bigger breaks. Lightning will do her LB for general mitigation. And I should have done this before using Nicole's LB fill, but oh well. Okay, so we took a damage over time, and then the heal from Lena. Yeah, Lena's so squishy. Ooh, Lena. You squish with using cheap gear, but it's okay. Alright, let's have Lena do... Did we ever do the immunity buffs yet? I don't know if we did. I don't think we did. Let's do Heavenly and Teludric. I kind of want to heal Lena. I'll use Lightning to heal Lena. So we'll use Lightning to heal. And I guess we'll just refresh cover. At this point, we're going to use the Unlock Magic on the 2 Terras. Oh, we don't have enough Esper Gauge to do that. Ooh. We can fill Esper Gauge with this guy, I think. Doesn't this fill Esper Gauge? It does not. Oh, this is going to suck. We used too much Esper Gauge. Vaughn, can you give me some Esper Crystals? Come on. That was a lot of Vesper crystals. Okay. Yeah, I should not have used Golem last turn. We didn't actually need it. Let's unlock magic and unlock magic. So we got really lucky on the Esper gauge. Yeah, don't use your Esper gauge if you don't have to. So let's go ahead and barrier, and let's do a physical mitigation because we don't have Golem anymore. So physical mitigation, and next turn we can shift the Terrors and do some damage. Alright. There's the dark attack, but oh no, Vaughn! Oh, Vaughn lost his he lost his because of the boss dispels your provoker's stat resist buffs. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and Chaos Wave Awaken. Let's go ahead and LB with Vaughn for the big damage or the big breaks. And now we're going to shift the Terra, and we're going to Chaos Wave Awaken again. We're going to use Lena to Prayer of Re-Raise, whatever you want to call it. Lightning, I don't know when we did your cover last. We're going to have to check that. Your cover is good. Let's have Lightning do her LB for a general mitigation. Nicole, let's have you do your LB for a barrier. And let's go ahead and chain the Terras. So this is non-elemental chaining, but oh, Terror, you are so strong. All right, sure. So we should, as long as we don't die here, then we're good. We don't have. Oh, we lost our resist buffs too on the tank. Feels bad. Yeah, I forgot that stupid boss dispels your resistance buffs. What a headache. All right. But yeah, so there's Tiamat. After Terra powered up, she just Chaos Wave chains and deals with the boss. Goodbye. Okay, so a few mistakes I made. Honestly, not really. I didn't really make any mistakes. Yeah, I forgot that. I thought Nicole didn't. I thought Nicole had a dark resist. I remembered him having a dark resist buff. I just thought he had it on demand like the other one does. It's his unlock. So yeah, we had a dark resist buff. I forgot to buff fire resist for the tank after the boss dispelled all our resist buffs. But yeah, so that was a 0 STMR clear, all 7-star units with the exception of Terra, and Terra could have been swapped out for I've shown that Sora completely destroys this trial. I've shown that Starlight Elena really destroys this trial. So the DPS unit you bring, there's a lot of options. If you're bringing physical units, you want Holy Element. If you're using Terra, I showed you what to do. Use Meltdown with Fire Resist on your whole team. So Meltdown stage 1 and 2, Chaos Wave Chain stage 3 and 4, and then just chill out for 3 rounds on Tiamat. When your thing comes back off cooldown, Chaos Wave and kill Tiamat in a few hits. And Terra, this Terra is very accessible. The base form is geared for Plant Killer, and then the shift form, no STMRs, just all TMRs and below. And yeah, this is actually not even any limited gear either. Yeah, no limited gear either. This is all permanent gear, TMR and below. Anyway, there is I guess this is kind of the budget clear of the boss rush. So, see you guys next time.